Okay, so we're gonna get going on the bumper. I've got the whole bumper clean. It's been wiped down with isopropyl alcohol. Got my slip solution right here. I'm just gonna spray the bumper down. Now what I'm gonna do, like I've done in every other video, I'm gonna take the squeegee, make a dry spot right over here, and then I'm gonna back roll the film onto the bumper. So, I'm gonna stick the film to that dry spot right there, just temporarily. Now, just gonna back roll it on. Try and not drag the backing paper on the paint. Okay, there we go. Now what I want to do is pull the film back and just get the adhesive side of the film soaked with slip solution. There we go. And like how I install every other bumper and how XPEL's patterns are designed, we're going to start in the middle. So, fucking dirt. That's on the outside of the film. Okay, so with these bumpers, I hate doing them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like them. They're pain. Where I want to start right here is I'm going to start, where I want to start on the bumper is kind of in the middle. So my reference point is going to be getting the film lined up with this small little curve right over here. So just going to get the tack solution underneath there and just going to try to make sure I can line it up to the point where it looks right, and it looks good right about there. Just going to tack it with my finger for the time being. Now I can come across, get that squeegee into place. Okay, that's good. Now what I'm going to do is, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this down right over here too. This is trying something I've never done before. I've done a bunch of these CRVs, but every time I'm always trying to find new ways to install the bumpers. Patterns work, it's just a dumb design for a bumper. Sorry, Honda. Yeah, that works. Now I can stretch this and it's going to be tacked down here really good. So I'll move over here. Now the biggest thing with these bumpers is you get more slip solution on top of the film. Good. The biggest thing with these bumpers, Tyson, if you want to come in over here, is I've got this down. And you can see the film where if I keep in line over here, you can see how much I have to stretch to get the film into place. And if I try and get this corner matched, look down, look over here, how the film just naturally wants to sit over there. So what you got to do now is you have to kind of stretch and rotate like that, and then get the film into place. So that's going to be the goal. So what I'm going to do now is just get some tack solution in right here, and I'm going to do exactly what I just said, stretch it and rotate, and it's going to suck, and it is, but just with my finger I'm holding it in place just like so. I'm going to tack that. I'm going to go shut the air conditioner off because that's annoying. Okay, so we've got this down, but you can see when I sprayed the tack solution in here, I got a bunch of tack solution over here, and we don't want that. That's going to create a bunch of adhesive disturbances, but I'm going to take care of that in a little bit. Right now that I've got this corner down, you can see how the film is basically just lined up perfectly over here. And 1 second. Gets the AC staying on. So what I'm going to do is just pull the film back, get some tack solution in there, and lay it down into place, and you've got a black speck of, I don't know what the heck that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my knife and wow, this sucks. Here we go, it's all gone. Get my tack solution underneath there. Just like so. Get that tacked down. Now I have the film bunched up like that right there. All I'm going to do is just simply release that so I can get the squeegee it down so it's laying flat. Now I've got these fingers over here. All I did right there is just take my tack solution, flush out whatever slip solution was in there, and now I'm just going to take these fingers and I'm going to work them at an angle just like so they stay down. Okay, that's perfect. We'll get back there. Now what I want to do is take the film, pull it back, and I want to get some slip solution over there. Just like so. Now, what I want to worry about is I want to try and get this top corner into place. That's going to stretch out all this built up film over here. So if I stretch it, you can see that film is down. And I got another hair, which is funny because I really did a good thorough job prepping this thing. But apparently it doesn't look like it. These are the real world issues that professional installers would deal with, is making sure that there's no contamination into the film, because that always looks bad. So I'm going to get this top corner in place. Right there. There we go. That's down. Now I'm going to stretch the film into place over here. Tack solution. Make sure that the alignment is good along the top of the bumper, just like so. Get all the film squeegee down, locked into place up along there, which it is. Now I can come over here, tack solution, and I can stretch this all down and lay that into place. So I'm going to come along this ridge right over here, squeegee that down. So that's all locked into place. I'm going to get a bunch of tack solution underneath there because I want to try and get rid of the slip solution and get this film stuck into place. Just like so. So I got these fingers, always sawing them down so that they're not going to pop up. There we go. Everything is down. That's good. Got the squeegee stuck in there. That looks really good. Okay, now we can come over here and we can work this middle section, because this is down and now I got all this moisture or this slip solution that's still over here. I didn't tack this bottom corner down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a lot of this down here and then everything else over here is going to come straight out the bottom over here. So this is all moving. It's all laying into place where it needs to because we've got that perfectly aligned. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some tack solution and get a little bit underneath the top of the film on the very top edge. And I just want to lock the top edge down. Just like that. And I'm just going to take and pull all of that solution that's left. I'm going to pull it all down. Now you can see that I've sectioned this off from this. That's okay, I'll come back and get that done. There we go, everything's down. And then we're gonna come over here, get this all down. So one thing, I do have some, oh wait, never mind, I don't. That's good. Okay. I'm not going to bother using tack solution over here. This is all going to go down. Same with over here. Everything's squeegeed down into place. Now we can start moving over to the other side. So now when I come over here, I want to pull the film back. Start getting slip solution behind there. Just like so. Tyson, if you have some questions, feel free to ask them. And we're going to basically repeat, well, not basically, we are going to repeat the entire process from the driver's side. So I want to worry about getting this section down right here. So good healthy dose of tack in there. Line up that film just like so. Now I'm going to lift it up just a little bit because I did pull it a little bit too far down. That's fine. Now there we go. Okay, that's in place. Now we're going to move over. So, I'm going to pull this all back. Got my slip solution underneath there. And now we're going to get this corner down. Just like so. Just gonna hold out my finger there for a little bit. There we go. That's all. That's tacked down. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna get that. Actually, we're gonna get this corner down. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. There we go. That's good. Tack that bottom edge down. Now I'm going to have to release some tension here. It's just with my finger making sure that the film, that I got all the slip solution off that ridge. And same thing, I got finger popping up right there. I don't want those are not good. There we go. Just going to disperse all that film, and that corner is down perfect as well. Squeegee the rest. Now I'm going to move to the top. Tack solution. Line up that top corner. There we go. Nice. Squeegee that down. Now, I'm gonna get this edge down. There we go. Pull that back, get some more tack solution there. And just lay that all down. Good. Now we're gonna come over here. Same thing, make sure nothing is sticking, and there's not. Actually, just as I say that, there's one area right there, so I'll pop that back. Good. You can get that to move. Now, I can just get that down. Same thing as the other side. Come over here, get that ridge down. Pull the film back. Squeegee at an angle, top to bottom. You got those fingers that are popping up, you just hit them at an angle with the squeegee, and then they don't come back. Now we're going to go back to the middle over here, and I'm going to make sure that there's as much air out from underneath the film as possible. And there is. Now take a little bit of tack solution, just, there we go. Make sure this is all lined up here, which it is. I'm gonna come over here, just with my squeegee at an angle, angle all that stuff down. There we go. Go. Now, actually, nope, I don't need it. There we go. Everything's down over here. Now I just got this bit of slip solution over here. So you always want to squeegee over areas that you've already squeegeed, just to make sure you're getting all the moisture. Sometimes you can leave extra moisture behind. So one little bit popping up right there. What I'm going to do is just pull film back, just like so. Hit that with the squeegee. Down. Okay, now we can work the middle of the grill, or below the middle of the grill, I should say. This is going to be super easy. Just make sure that there's no dirt that's caught underneath the film. When we washed this, I took the air dryer and blew out all these cracks and crevices to make sure that there's no contamination. Sometimes you don't get it all. Sometimes there's contamination that still makes it out from underneath. So now I'm just going to pull the film back, make sure everything is lining up into place, and it looks like it all is. So I'm just going to get some tack solution in here. I'm going to line up the bottom edge, just like so. Start on the driver's side, squeegee everything out, squeegee everything out the top. That way I know that the top is locked into place where it needs to be. If the top's in place where it needs to be, all I can do then, or all I have to do then I should say, is just squeegee everything else out the bottom, and everything is going to be perfectly fine. So these ridges, they're big moisture traps, as I've mentioned in numerous videos in the past. So always just going over them multiple times, because there's a bit of moisture, just like right there. That's the wrong side of the film, or the wrong side of the squeegee. Okay, I got that out. Now, there we go. That is what you call a done bumper. Now, one thing I'm going to do is kick or leg. And go over and dry everything off. So when I'm doing this, all I'm looking for right now when I do this is areas where maybe there's moisture that's trapped. And I'm looking for contamination. If I find contamination, now is the best time to find it because I'll be able to pull the film back, get the contamination out, lay it down without creating any disturbances whatsoever under the film and still having it look really, really good at the end. So everything's looking good. The alignment is as close to perfect as I think you could possibly get. And just take the squeegee, wrap a towel around it, just make sure all the moisture is out. There we go. Nice. So we're nearing the end of this video. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't been, and leave a comment down below whether you like this new style of videos where Tyson's kind of following me along with the video camera instead of me just having the GoPro mounted on my head. So let me know in the comments section. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Done.